Hi friends, this is your friend and mentor Dr. S. Rishikesh Raju. In this video we are going to see one of the free global certification called Aviatrix company, which is going to provide the multi-cloud networking engineer. In this certification, first we need to go into www.aviatrix.com/as/. When you type that address, that URL in the address bar, then it is going to navigate to the website. There we are going to find the content for the certification. That once you click it, it is going to navigate you to payment screen. There are default some number of dollars will be there, and also it allows to apply coupon code. So the coupon code we have to enter is AS multi-cloud. AS multi-cloud. When you provide that as the coupon code, then it is going to show the payment amount is 0. Then once you register, enroll it, then it is going to redirect you to the content of that course. So we need to manually go through every concept which was specified in that course. So manually we have to go each and every concept. So we should not drag that bar available at every video concept. So we have to naturally it have to start and it have to end. Then after completion of every concept, there was a quiz. That also we can clear it. 70% compulsory we need to overall going to get. So then only you are going to get the Aviatrix multi-cloud networking associate certification. So thank you friends. Now we are going to see for that certification through practically. So we'll see. So friends, like this video, so share this video to your friends and subscribe to my channel, and click on bell icon so that any future videos which I am going to make and post in my channel, that are automatically going to be notified to you. So friends, please wait for a second. We are going to see the procedure of how we are going to get certification. So we are going into the content of the course. So we are going to see. This is the certificate that I already got for this AVX, that means Aviatrix certified engineer for multi-cloud network associate course. So this is the course for which this is free global certification. So it will be very much useful to the students community. So if you type this in Google also, it will show some links. So if you click on aviatrix.com/as, there you can choose courses. There teachable item. One of the teachable item is Aviatrix certified engineer for multi-cloud network associated. If you click on that, so that we are going to go by clicking on several previous steps. So actually I completed all. So I'm going back to show everything to you. So this is the course, the contents that we need to complete. So wait for some time. I'm going to the first where I started. Every concept, if you see here, that will have some amount of time. So we need to clearly focus on that, and so that module is completed, automatically it will go to another concept. So once all concepts were completed, then 100% completed, then you are going to get automatically the certificate that also the certificate also going to get in this course itself, and also that certificate also going to be uh, sent to your mail ID, registered mail ID. So here we'll see after clicking that that certification, it will navigate to that two kinds of multi-cloud network associate certification in two languages. By default, it is English. There is also other languages like Chinese, French, and all. So we need to select the first one, which is in English language. So there it is going to show some amount. You have to click on apply coupon. There, yes, multi-cloud word we need to that keyword we need to provide. Yes, multi-cloud we have to give, so that when you click on apply, zero amount going to be updated. So now we enter into the course. There, these are the contents. If you see. Uh, Introductory survey. If you click on that, I already completed. That was the questions that were asked by the system. There it will going to ask your name, how you came to know this, and what cloud technology currently. Those are all it is going to ask. How you came to know this course, by colleague or by social sites or by the company itself. Like that, it is going to ask some questions that you can easily fill. You need not depend on others. And the course actually starts from this second concept. So this is ACE associate, AS associate training. So once you click on that, see on top right, previous lecture completed, or two buttons are available. That this complete and continue. Once the video starts playing until it is ended, when that follows a quiz. Once that is completed, next concept. Next concept here is about Aviatrix. Okay, so the associate training is for 5 minutes 35 seconds, and next concept Aviatrix is 10 minutes 10 seconds. So you need not drag this ball that is from that is available on the playing bar. So you should not drag it. Automatically, it is going to end. Okay, so I completed it. So for your sake, because if you are gone, going to every concept till the ending, it takes 4 hours time, 3 hours to 4 hours time. So that much lengthy video it will become. So I want to complete in a very quick time. So these are the things they are going to cover in this training. Okay, so Aviatrix product training and public cloud networking, and fast performance and resilient kind of a cloud we are going to construct, and other also we are going to see. So you should not drag. I am not drag. I completed it, that's why I am dragging for making it to complete. So this is actually once you learn this course, then you need to go for external online examination, which is going to contain 60 means some number of multiple questions. That is for 1 hour. So 70% is the cutoff for pass mark, and um, if you see here, these are the four levels of this Aviatrix certified certifications. One is associate, another is cloud ops, and the third is professional, and the fourth is architect. Okay, so these are the features they given. The kind of clouds we are going to see are AWS, Azure, Google Cloud Platform, and Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. Okay. AWS, Azure, and GCP, and OCI. Okay, once it completes, it automatically will go to next concept. This one. It will start playing. that concept. So I already completed it. You should not drag it. Once again, I'm telling you, you should not drag it. Okay, if you drag it, this will be disabled. Okay. So very basic concepts. So any public, if you take the challenges are build, operate, grow. First you need to build, then you should operate it. You need to expand it. Okay. So they were given in detail if you see. So first we are using Go build. Then we should not think about it is 100% right, but cloud server, cloud provider is going to provide best services. That best practices we are going to use building our applications and operate under that day two operations we are going to use. Okay, and there is no sufficient infrastructure shooting and visibility, and it works for because it's public. It works for everyone else. Okay, and these are various, the clients of this Aviatrix. So once the video going to complete normally, we are going to quizzes. So 10 questions will be there. Once you study, once you go through carefully about the video, then you are in a position to answer those questions, and it is also available in the Google. So if you search Aviatrix, multi-cloud networking associate key question and answers, then we are going to get like this. So by seeing that also you can answer the questions that were asked in the asked for the concept. So you have to observe. Okay, sometimes the questions also going to change. So whatever all given in the this key question and answers that may not be available in the in that module which you completed. So we should carefully go through the questions are asked in the key, and the questions are available in the key, and the questions are asked in the that module completion. So uh, so these are some of the questions. So for first module, what is the center of gravity in the new computing model? So we are center of gravity is only on public cloud that we have to choose. Okay, so what caused a large push to the public cloud? So what is the factor that to move on to the public cloud? Speed of deployment. So performance will be very good. Okay, and why? Because means it gives the template to you. You can use the template, and you can design on your own as you like. So that's why the speed in deployment. And third, if you see, I am just revising some of the questions. Okay, I need not cover all the questions. So as the applications move to the cloud, their proximity to the internet is very closer. Okay, what are the common challenges in the cloud? Generally, here in cloud, a particular reference architecture will be there. Okay, and visibility and troubleshooting is also going to support, and multi-cloud support also will be there. So all these are we need to provide. So will be the challenges considered all. Then how does Aviatrix help customers in public clouds? In public clouds, they provide multi-cloud platform which provides a consistent architecture for the day-to operations. Okay, and which group led the initial charge in the cloud? DevOps, sorry. Okay, and true or false. So when things break, DevOps teams can troubleshoot their own network connectivity without needing networking teams for support. So actually here, when things were outage, so DevOps can troubleshoot their own network connectivity without needing of networking teams for support. So this is false because it has to take support of those networking for false. So which unique challenge does a network engineer face in the cloud that is not present Paramount? Okay, generally, subscriptions, those are all not dependent uh, not dependent on the skill of network engineer. So the subscriptions and accounts are not related to network engineer. Okay, and like that, the question and answer is going to take place, and courseanswers.com is the website that consisting of key for these Aviatrix network multi-cloud network certified associate. Okay, uh, so once you complete this concept, it will be another concept. So what is that? Networking principles in the cloud. Networking principles in the cloud. So there we'll see many important concepts. How that means hierarchy and the basic terminologies. Okay, then it is going to give AWS cloud have a region have VPC have availability zones like that. They are going to describe availability zones have public subnet and private subnet, and how we are accessing all. They are going to demonstrate in this, and gateways also they are going to focus more internet gateway and that private virtual gateway, and whatever components involved in that, they are all going to be here described. And VPC peering. Peering means one VPC to another VPC, how you are going to communicate. Okay, so that time we will have a limit of 125 only. Okay. So beyond 125 is not possible. So transit gateway they are going to describe. Transit gateway is helpful to communicate between one VPC to another VPC. Okay, and we will also have AWS Direct Connect that is also going to communicate to transit gateway using this gateway, AWS gateway. Okay, so uh, if you listen this concept with concentration, then you can easily answer the quiz followed by this concept. I already completed it, that's why it is automatically moving to the next module. Okay, so we should not drag again. I'm telling. Okay, for completion quickly, I'm dragging it out. Next. The next concept is Azure networking. Uh, the second concept we are going to see here. So in that, if you see again hierarchy. So the root is AD tenant. Okay, and resources we have on above which resource groups are there, on above which subscriptions are there, on above which AD tenant are there. Then here also how we are going to communicate. Okay, Azure cloud will have, virtual network will have, subnets will have. So and components in that Azure networking, if you see virtual network will have, and the routing in which UDR, BGP, and system rules will have, and our zones are we have. This is the architecture of Azure cloud. Next, components also they are demonstrating here, and public and private address also they are demonstrating here, and virtual network peering. I already told one network to another network if you want to communicate that peering communication between similar objects. Peering going to be going to answer such kind of models. Then so express route edge routers they are going to use in transit. So we need to go through the concept carefully with concentration. Then it will become easy for you to attempt, the quizzes which are going to be followed by each module, each concept. So then, third, GCP networking, Google Cloud networking. So if you see the products and services are they are going to listing out, and the important resources that are available in Google Cloud platform that are also they are showing, and You need to go through the video carefully. So these are basic components in Google Cloud platform, and the limitations of that also going to be specified, and best practices also going to be specified here. So encryption, segmentation, service insertion are the best practices that VPC, multiple region bound VPC is consisting of. So shared VPC they are also specifying. So shared VPC is a VPC defined in a host project. That is defined in a host project. Okay, so this is product service project, and this is the service project, and this is local service project. Okay, cloud interconnect. So on-prem network to VPC network through a network connection, then through a private connection, then we can say that is a cloud interconnect. Okay. So there are two kinds of cloud interconnect, dedicated and partner. Okay. The difference also this is fine. So what is dedicated means your premises you are connecting to your Google Cloud. Then there is dedicated interconnect and partner interconnect. If you see, you are connecting your on-premises network to your Google Cloud VPC through a connection from a supported service provider. Okay. So dedication means through your fiber, if you are connecting, then the dedicated. Through supported service provider, if you are connecting, that is the partner interconnect. So then another module, we are going to see every module follows quiz. Okay, every module follows quiz. Actually, I completed it. So this is another module, OCA networking, Oracle, you know, that cloud infrastructure hierarchy they given. Company is the root, reserves are bottom, on top compartments. So compartment ID is used to determine the resources. So and the services resources are available, and the basic components and the architecture all going to be discussed in this. So dynamic routing gateway is one available in Oracle cloud networking. There, what is this is is a transit hub entity. So it is used for interconnecting VCNs inside a region. Service gateway, if you see, it is a regional and enable access to supported Oracle services. Internet gateway, if you see, it provides a path for network traffic between VCN and the internet. NAT gateway, if you see, that provides options for private resources to access public internet. Private resources allowed to access public internet. Then subnet, if you take, it can be regional in OCI, spanning available domains. Routing table, if you see, it consisting of a set of rules that maps the traffic from subnets via gateways to destinations. Okay. So architectures and many terminologies, basic components, all going to be specified in this module. Once this module going to be completed, we are moving to the another module, MCNA, multi-cloud networking architecture. Network architecture. This is very very important. So these are the scientists. They forecasted about the uses of this multi-cloud networking, and the adoption gap, cloud adoption gap. So this adoption gap is between data center networking and the new data cluster that is our the cloud. So like this, they are going to demonstrate the flow, and they are telling that in future 222% returns on the investment will be there, and efficiency of the network engineer is about 70%, and revenue will be more if you use this kind of networking. Then it is moving on to another concept. So you see, every module have like 35 minutes, 35 minutes, 23 minutes, 40 minutes, like that. Okay, so we came almost end of the course. So now we are at another module, which is uh, Aviatrix cloud network platform software. So it provides a platform as a service, PaaS, platform as a service. That is the differences between the IaaS, PaaS, SaaS in terms of what kind of options user have. Okay, means IAS have some number of some more number of options going to done by the user, and remaining going to be done by cloud service provider. In case of platform as a service, user have only some number of privileges, and remaining all going to be taken care of by cloud service provider CSP. And the last software as a service, user have only a limited number of options to do, whereas most of the things going to be done by the cloud service provider. Like that, they are going to differentiate. So they are going to describe this concept through the infrastructure, and through a practical manner. Uh, okay, so there are three layers they are going to specify here. So access layer, and transit layer, and application layer. This is very very important. In the quiz, they are going to ask this kind of things. Okay, Aviatrix transit network, if you take, those are the three layers. Okay, and zero trust data path encryption, if you see, so data centers are there, those are trusted lines, and untrusted, if you take the routes and direct connect, they are untrusted, and firewalls, they are untrusted. So then the at application layer, this is access, this is transit, this is application. There are public clouds, encryption mechanisms, and other kinds of important things are available here. So remaining things which are the terminology that are going to use in this, they are going to be demonstrated here. What is ingress security means? It is a combination of guard security and VPC ingress routine. Okay, so what is guard duty enforcement? If you take, it is a threat detection service, okay, that continuously monitors the malicious activity and unauthorized behavior, which is going to protect your accounts and workloads. That is guard duty enforcement. Like that, we need to focus, and we need to spend time while video is playing, and so this is another module. Yeah, Aviatrix features, so architecture, uh, centralized stateful firewall. Okay, so centralized L4 FWS. There are kinds of that networks are available. So if you take that firewall network, that policy is scale out, and multi cloud deployments are available, multi networks deployments are available. So these are all the terminologies which are going to come in the this module.